Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news, update, and information with a video on the 2024 Ford Escape. We're working our way through the different trim levels, and we've come to the Platinum trim. That is the most high luxury trim level of the Escape, and we're going to cover all the standard equipment in this and see what you get for the starting price there, and then talk about some different packages available and standalone options in this video. So if you're wanting to place an order banks are open up right now. 2024 model year Ford Escape order banks are open up. You can place your order with your local dealer. We'll have some different ordering tips for you at the end of the video, as well as we are taking orders and a YouTube special. We'll talk about it at the end of the video as well. So if you want to order with us, you can do that. Other than that, I think that's about it. Don't forget, if you like this video, like some of our others, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure that bell notification is turned on, and we'll get started. We'll jump right in here, and we're going to go to Ford's Build and Price website for this here. And here, let me finish this out. Let's see. There we go. We're going to cover the mechanical features first on this. And to do this, we'll go to Vehicles and SUVs and Cars, already highlighted, and go to Escape. Now, 23 Build and Price is actually pretty active and up because there's still plenty of inventory of 2023 because their inventory and the Build and Price kind of go hand in hand. So as long as there's some dealer inventory, you're going to have a Build and Price available. And so we're going to go up here to the drop down. You can find 24 model year Escape right there. And then you'll see it'll kind of populate down here. Just hit the Build and Price over here. Now, we've already talked about the active trim. We covered the ST Line Select, and Elite in the last video together. And now we're going to talk about the Platinum trim, which is available in either the EcoBoost for $37,465 or the hybrid is $36,965. So you're going to look at those two different options there. So we're going to click Start Our Build here. Jump in here and go to kind of the powertrain. So standard on this is the all-wheel drive is going to be standard on this. And also the 2.0 liter EcoBoost engine with the auto start stop technology means you come up to stoplight, stop sign. It's going to shut the vehicle off. When you let go of the brake, it's going to turn it back on. If you move your steering wheel a little bit, it'll activate that too and turn that engine back on because it's electronically controlled steering there. And so it needs that power to be able to turn that on. Now, there are a couple options here. Of course, there's two different packages here. As we noticed earlier, 600A is going to be your standard, is going to be your hybrid motor. So, in the past, you can say, hey, this is a standard motor, and then you upgrade to this. Well, Ford's just allowing you to pick one or the other. And so with this, if you choose the hybrid option here, it's going to come in front wheel drive, as you can see there. So hybrid 2.5 liter Atkins cycle hybrid engine with the eCVT transmission, and then front wheel drive. This is going to be your drive ratio with that. And if you do go with that, you also get the electronic fuel door opener. So you'll pull that to open the fuel door. Neutral tow capabilities as well, and then also pedestrian alert sounder. So when you're backing up, people know that you're wanting to back up. Now, the other option is to go the gas version, and that is if we go to this other equipment group, 601A equipment group, it should update that. And then we go back. Now we're the 2.0 liter EcoBoost engine with auto start stop technology, which we talked about, and all-wheel drive. So those are the two options for you there in a sense of what's standard. Now, with that said, as optional, and I normally cover this later in the video, if you choose 600A, it comes standard in front wheel drive. But as you can see, we can select all-wheel drive with the hybrid. So this is the Platinum, allows you to go, it's, the EcoBoost, the 2.0 EcoBoost is powerful enough it needs all-wheel drive. Whereas in a hybrid, you can go either front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, depending on your driving patterns and what you use there. Now, on the EcoBoost engine, the transmission will be an 8-speed automatic transmission. You will get selectable drive modes. Depends on either one. We don't know the drive modes. They didn't list them, but I think it's normal, eco, sport, probably also a slippery mode too. And it's going to, depending on the drive mode, it's going to change kind of how the throttle response is, how the traction control activates, deactivates, just different components of the vehicle and the drive and feel of the vehicle for the best driving conditions and what you're wanting to achieve. Also, we do have front and rear stabilizer bar on this. electric parking brake with auto hold, which means if you have the auto hold activated, which is on the console, if you brake the vehicle or you come to a stop, you stop completely, let go of the brake, and it's going to just hold the brake until you hit the accelerator. Also, an electronic traction control as well, variable assist power rack and pinion steering, electric power assist steering, which means that by electronically controlled, it makes it on when going slower a lot easier to turn the steering wheel. And then also transmission oil cooler as well. So now let's get in. Talk about some of the safety features now. We do have a driver and front passenger dual stage airbag, deploys a different size airbag, depends on how close you are to the front of the vehicle. We also have a driver knee airbag that deploys down from the steering column to protect that knee from the steering column if you have a front collision. Front seat mounted side impact airbag. That'll deploy from the side of the seat if you have that side collision and that crunches in on you to help protect you from that coming in. Safety canopy side curtain airbag with a rollover sensor that's going to deploy down from the roof line and help protect over those window openings, so breaking glass doesn't come in and hurt you as severe. You still have probably some coming in, but it will really help a lot with sheet metal and breaking glass coming in. Now, we also do have advanced track with roll stability control and curve control, which helps keep you on your intended path, especially on those curves. Maybe it's slick outside, whatever it might be. It helps, uses a series of brakes around the vehicle for the right wheel to keep you going where you want to go. Torque vectoring control as well helps, so it keeps you going in the direction you're wanting to go when you accelerate, especially the front wheel drives and that kind of thing. Really helps out with that. We see that on a lot of our front wheel drive vehicles. Pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking. You're going to get pedestrian detection, forward collision warning, and also dynamic brake support. So it's going to use all of those together. So if the car in front of you, maybe they're stopped, they're going slower than you, and at your current speed you would hit them, it's going to alert you. It's going to use that forward collision warning to set a series of tones and flash the light on the screen that you need to stop. Preloads those brakes. That's that dynamic brake support, so that when you're ready to transition, it's going to brake the vehicle, and even detects pedestrians that are coming across. We also do get post-collision braking. That's going to brake the vehicle. Let's say you're unconscious, or maybe you just forget to put it in park. It's going to brake the vehicle for you. SOS post-crash alert system. So if you're in that accident, maybe you're off the side of the road, people can't see you, honk the horns, flash the lights. It lets people know there's someone over there, they need help. Lane keeping system is also standard equipment. Now, this can be activated at any time, whether you have the cruise set or not. And it gives you the lane keep assist, the alert, or the driver alert. So let's talk about those individually. The lane keeping assist, what it does is when you go over to those lines, it's going to bring you back in. The alert system will allow you to go over those lines, but it's going to vibrate the steering wheel and let you know you've gone over those lines. And the driver alert will alert you if you're taking your hands off the steering wheel too often. Now, you can use the assist and alert together. I forgot to mention that. What it'll do is when you get over to that line, it'll vibrate the steering wheel for you, but still bring you in. There's also road departure warning, and I believe that that's activated whether you have the lane keeping system on or not. That if you're departing the road there, it's going to warn you and alert you of that. Intersection assist. So this is standard equipment on the Platinum trim. So if you're coming across that intersection and there's a car coming and you can't see them, it's going to brake the vehicle. So kind of like the pre-collision assist and such. We also do have evasive steering assist. So if you're behind somebody, maybe you can't stop in time. If they stopped real quick and you're going to rear end them, it's going to assist in the steering to steer around them if it's safe to steer around them. Also, we do have security and lock passive NFS system. Just fancy way of saying only the coded key can start the vehicle. So that way somebody can't break into your vehicle. Perimeter alarm as well. When you lock that vehicle up and you leave it, there's nobody inside. It's going to lock that perimeter in there. If somebody breaks a glass, it sees that there's something moving around inside, it's going to honk the horns, flash the lights. Also, if somebody tries to take that vehicle and jack up to take those wheels off, it'll do the same thing. So pretty cool on how that all works. Now let's get into covering the exterior features of the vehicle and how that looks differently than the other vehicles. Oops, one too many. There we go. Now on the front of the vehicle, we do have a nice grille here. So it's going to be a black mesh grille with a chrome or LED coast-to-coast light up here. So you're going to full LEDs across the top of those headlights, across there and over, which is pretty cool. It does have active grille shutters as well down here. They'll open and close when it needs to. And also does have configurable daytime running lights. You can be on to be configured during the daytime. We also have LED headlights and LED fog lights down here. And it does have the auto headlights, which means if you have the auto setting, when it gets dark, they're going to turn them on automatically. When it's light outside, they're going to shut them off. Also, we do also have wiper activated headlights. So when it starts to rain, you have it in the intermittent settings, and this is activated. It's going to automatically turn those wipers on. Starts to rain harder, they're going to wipe faster. All right. I think I got all that. Auto high beams as well. So if it's dark enough outside, it'll turn those high beams on. If someone approaches you in the city lights, it's going to shut them off. And that is something you can activate and deactivate in your headlights setting of your vehicle settings screen. Front bumper up here is going to be body colored with the black, molded in black down there as well. Front sensing system. So as you're pulling forward, it'll alert you if you get too close to anything. And then also you have the 360-degree camera as well. So camera under here as well as under each of those mirrors and on the back, so you can see completely around the vehicle that way. So there you go. And for the moving to the side, we do have the 19-inch machine face aluminum wheel with the dark tarnished painted pockets. And it does have the 225 55 R19 all-season tire. It comes with it. Tire pressure monitoring system. Also four-wheel disc brakes with ABS. And we also do have, and yeah, there you go. That's all that. We do also have body colored mirror caps here, and the mirror is going to be a power heated mirror, also manual fold, and it will have the bliss. That's that blind spot information system with cross traffic alert. So as you're backing up, if someone's going to cross your path behind you, it's going to alert you and let you know that. Also, when you're driving along, if someone's in your blind spot, it's going to light the corner of that mirror and let you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. We do also have body colored door handles here too. And then we do have the intelligent access with the push button start. So leave that key fob in your pocket, put your hands in the door handle. It's going to unlock the vehicle and allow you to get inside and start the vehicle without getting the keys out. And then when you get out, just press the ridges on the door and it locks it up. Now you can see the lower rocker molding here is going to be body colored there, black down on the bottom, as well as the wheel lip moldings around and come back in here. More durable that way for rocks and such like that. We do have privacy glass in these back windows and back glass. Also chrome belt line, and as well as the window molding around that. So it has a nice luxury look to it. We do have the Easy Fuel capless filler door as well. So just don't have to cap to worry about leaving behind. Just open that door up and it's going to allow you to put that nozzle in and fill it up. Now, the hybrids will have to use the release to pop that open there for you. All right, got ahead of myself here. Let me look through. Body colored rear spoiler with the center high mounted stoplight on the back side of it. Oh, forgot. Roof rack side rails is standard equipment on the platinum trim as well back here. Rear defrost with the rear wiper, rear washer as well back there. We do have reverse sensing system. So as you're backing up, you're going to get alerted as you get too close to anything. Backup camera as well. Of course, escape wording back there. Platinum wording on the back as well. You'll see dual exhaust, chrome tips, and a nice skid plate on the back and molded in black bumpers right there too. All right, I think I got all that covered. Inside, you'll have a mini spare that is steel, and then a rear cargo area light. And also, don't forget, you get power liftgate too. So you can use a remote to do that, or you can use a lever that's underneath there, the button, and as long as you have the keys on you, it'll do that as well. Now, inside, we have illuminated entry system here with ambient lighting with the floor lights as well down here. You're going to get floor mats for the front and rear. They're carpeted. We do have special unique interior accents in here for the platinum trim. So you're going to see that across there on the doors and everything else. And now moving to the seats, we do have Active X trimmed with the mini perforations in the seats. Sport contour seats. They are a 10-way power heated seat for the driver. So forward and back, up and down, tilt, power lumbar, power recline. 6-way heated power passenger seat, forward and back, up and down, power recline. Rear seat, 60-40 split bench seat. So it splits there, so you can lay that seat down if you want to. Allow for cargo to slide in there. We also have under here a lever under there so the seats can slide forward and back. Have an armrest that folds down with cup holders in it too. Latch system, lower anchors and tethers for children. So you can harness those front and rear facing car seats into those seats there too. And we do have the headrests on the outside. They're going to be a 2-way. They'll go up and down for you. And the front ones as well. And this middle one in the back is a fixed one, so it won't move. You do have USB ports on the back of the console as well. So USB type A and C, I believe, for those. Now, moving to the front up here, we do have power windows up here with one touch up and down for all four of the windows on the vehicle. And so that means just hard press it down, and then you can just let go, and it's going to go down. Coming up some way, you just pull it till you feel that click, and it comes up. So, which comes in real handy. Also, you do have power door locks with auto lock and unlock. Means when you start going, it's going to automatically lock those up. Does have child safety locks for the rear doors. If you want to lock those out inside the door jamb, then you can do that. So that way the kids can't open those for you. Let's see what else. We do have the premium wrapped steering wheel that is heated as well. Manual tilt and telescoping. So a little lever underneath. It just goes up and down, forward, back. You can get it just right. There you go. Let's see what else. Does have memory as well. So we have driver memory for the seat as well for the mirrors. That's also included as part of the platinum trim features. We do have intelligent adaptive cruise control with stop and go, lane centering, and speed sign recognition, which means that you set that cruise, and if someone's going slower than you, it's going to slow you down to go their speed until it's safe for you to pass, and then it resumes. You don't have to hit your brakes or anything, which is really cool. Also brings you to complete stop. So if you're in rush hour traffic and you're behind them, they're going slower than you, and then they come to stop, you'll stop. They start going, you'll start going. Also, lane centering will help keep you in the center of your lane. Similar to the lane keeping system, except this is activated only with your intelligent adaptive cruise control, and it helps keep you in the center of your lane so it doesn't even get over to those lines. It just keeps you in the center, which I love. It works really great. Speed sign recognition as well. So if you have that cruise set, and let's say the speed sign changes and you don't notice it, the car will notice it, and it'll slow you down to go the correct speed. You can set a tolerance as well. If you're somebody like me that likes to go about 5 over, then set that for +5. And if you're in a 75-mile-an-hour zone and where you're going 80, it goes to 70. It'll slow you down to go 75 for you. So really nice and how that all works all together. We do also have the 12.3 digital productivity screen through here. So your compass, your message display, ice blue lighting in there too with an eco mode, trip computer, and all that stuff in that nice 12.3 inch screen. So that's pretty nice. A big screen. Dual zone climate control, so the driver and front passenger have 2 different temperatures there. We also do have for your stereo, AM FM stereo. It does have the I believe it has the upgraded. It does not. Okay, so it is a 6-speaker audio sound system. Steering wheel mounted controls. It does have Sirius XM with a 360L as well there. And we do have the Sync 4 system with the big 13.2 inch screen, center stack screen there, wireless phone connection, wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, 911 assist, digital owner's manual, all that's included, over-the-air updates, and connected navigation for 1 year of free service. After that, you have to pay for a subscription, but I love how that looks. There you go. Overhead console. We do have an overhead console with sunglass and Ben in there. You can see that there. We also do have auto dimming rear view mirror. No lever to worry about flipping or anything. If cars come on you with those bright lights, automatically dim it. We do also have the garage door openers for 3 different garage doors up there. Visors, you flip those down. On the back side of those, illuminated vanity mirrors for the driver and front passenger. Moving down in here, the media hub area, we do have wireless charging pad down in there. It's included. USB type A and C ports in there as well. That's why we call it the media hub area. We do have your rotary dial shifter knob. We do have the power brake here, as well as your auto hold. The drive mode switch is going to be right back behind there in the console. Speaking of that, we do have a nice padded armrest with the console and storage inside the glove box. And we also have the Ford Pass Connect, which allows you to stay connected to your vehicle using the Ford Pass app. It's a free app you download. Connect your vehicle in. You can remote start the vehicle from anywhere. You can even unlock and lock the vehicle from anywhere. Schedule remote start times if you want for the wintertime. You can locate your vehicle and that location is. You can see the tire pressure in your tires as well as the gas you have in your vehicle, even all through that app. So real nice app. Now let's talk about different options for colors. Now interior wise, we do have this ebony interior like you're seeing with this. Black seats, black flooring. Lots of the door panels are going to be black and everything, but the top is going to be kind of a slate gray color there to it. Now, if you click this other one, we do have it's space gray here. Keeps that headliner the same color. Also gives you inserts in the seats that are going to be that gray color, as well as the lower part of your dash and the console and such down there. Keeps the doors the same though, and the flooring. So there you go. A couple different options there. Now let's talk about paint colors for a second. Let me grab my paint chart to make sure the website's right here for the platinum trim. There we go. Now, these colors are available with both interior color options. So we do have Star White, first off, and that is an extra $1,000 for that color. Is 3 coats of paint that they put on that. So you have the Star White. Vapor Blue does not cost any extra for that color. So you have Vapor Blue, and actually it's a little darker than that. Beautiful color in person. You got to see it. Rapid Red Tinted Clear Coat. It is a clear coat, so it's $4.95 for that color. So if you want to choose that color, we have Iconic Silver, Carbonized Gray, and we have Agate Black or Agate Black. People call it different names. There you go. Those are our different color options. I do like kind of prefer that red there on this trim level. So, all right. So that's all those things. Let's move down here to the packages. All right. So these different packages down here. Okay, first one to talk about is the premium technology package. It's $19.10 for that package. We did see that, if you noticed, and the ST line Elite had that same package. So let's go in here and dive in here and look at this package. So this package here is going to give you the Active Park Assist 2.0. So it will help you parallel park the vehicle, find parking spaces, even reverse perpendicular park if you want to park into those perpendicular parking spots, even park out. So if you need help pulling out, it'll help you with that as well. So Active Park Assist 2.0. Also, we get upgraded audio system, B&O sound system by Bang & Olufsen, 10 speakers, including a subwoofer, HD radio as well. Nice upgraded audio system. Heads-up display is included here. So that's going to give you that all the information on the glass. So when you're driving, you're looking out, you can see your navigation instructions, where you need to turn, different things like that, your speed, all that kind of stuff on the glass. So you have to look down or around. Just a nice, safe way of driving. Also, we get the leather-trimmed seats with the quilted design and mini perforations. You can see actually the image right there. That is the leather seats with the quilted. Again, we did see that same design with the different stitching on the seats and the ST line Elite. So you're seeing some common theme there on this. So there you go. That package is available. We also have the Class 2 trailer tow package. Does require all-wheel drive on this. So $4.95 for that, and you get the hitch, the wiring, and trailer sway control included with that. And should on the hybrid will probably make you go to hybrid all-wheel drive if you have that selected. Actually, let's test it. Let's find out. So we're on hybrid now. We're on all-wheel drive now. Let's do this. Let's go front-wheel drive hybrid. And let's go back to packages. And let's try to select it. It did not. So, okay, on this, it does not make you go all-wheel drive, which is nice. So that is available regardless of your motor, regardless of whether you're front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. Good to know. All right, there you go. And moving down, we do have, let's talk about some different options now, some standalone options for you. So no wheel option. That is the only wheel option you get. Just to let you know that. Panoramic Vista roof, that is a factory installed option. $15.95 for that option. Gives you the nice moonroof there. Shows you an image of there with the glass that comes open. Power sunshade as well. And you already get the side rails because those come with the side rails. But you already get that. Splash guards. Splash guards is a dealer installed option here. And so it would be, the vehicle would be shipped to the dealer and the dealership would install it on the vehicle. So there you go. That's how that's done. Roof rack side rails, already standard equipment. We talked about that. It does say with the Panoramic Vista roof, but you already get that. Now, if you want the crossbars, it's $360 for the crossbars. And since the side rails are standard, now this is not available with the Panoramic Vista roof. So if you want that, you cannot get the crossbars. Moving down, we do have the engine block heater. So if you live in those really cold weather states and need to get that vehicle started in the morning, and leave the vehicle outside, you might want to add this to it. That is a factory installed option. You want to make sure you get that if you're thinking you want it. Illuminated door entry keypad. They removed the keypad for this year. Now for $350. It's a late availability, not even available yet. You can get this available on the Platinum. and the dealer would install that. So that's a dealer installed option. Illuminated door keypad there. All right, we also do have the wheel locking exposed lug nuts. This is also a dealer installed option. So you're going to replace one of the lug nuts with the locking one. The dealership would do that for you when the vehicle comes in. Moving down to interior options, we do have the cargo mat. This is a factory accessory, so it actually be put in the vehicle at the factory before they ship it out. $100 gives you that little mat back here that covers it up, and it says Escape on the back, which is really nice. Then moving down, we do have this roadside assistance kit and first aid kit. These are two things that will be a dealer installed option. So it's a Ford accessory kit. You can get it that way. Either way, this way it'll be shipped to the dealer, and the dealership will put it in your vehicle. First aid kit is the same way. You can kind of see what those look like there. But I just say you get it through Ford Accessories website instead and have it there. Easy access cargo shade. $135 for this. This is a factory accessory, which means that it will be put in the vehicle before it's shipped out, and the dealership will probably put it in the vehicle. There you go. We also do have the floor liners, front and rear with the carpeted mats, or we have front and rear without the carpeted mats. So if you know you don't want the carpeted mats, go with the cheaper option there. Save yourself $40. We also do have a couple different cargo organizers. One of them has 3 sections on it, and this is a dealer installed option, and you'll be shipped to the dealership ahead of time, and they'd put it in your vehicle for you. And then there's the bigger option with 4 different openings there. Also, let's see here, cargo organizer. This is the cooler bag right there. So if you want that, again, you can get this through Ford Accessories and have it shipped to your house if you want. But in this case, if you do order it, put it on your build, they'll send it to the dealership, and the dealership put it in it for you. Smokers package, another dealer installed option as well. You can see it there. So it comes with the lighter and the cup to be able to put ashes in if you want to smoke in your vehicle. We also do have one with just the coin tray if you want. And put coins in there, other little knickknacks or whatever in there. You put it in your cup holder. You can go that route too. And that's also a dealer installed option. And then I think the last one down here is a center console in-vehicle safe. This is also a dealer-installed option, and the dealership would put it in your vehicle for you. Comes with a combination lock, so you can put things in there. A lot of people like this, especially if they're going out, they're traveling, maybe they're out running some errands, and they have a firearm with them, like a pistol or something. They like to put that and secure that in there. That's why some people will tend to get that, but not necessarily. I have one of those in my vehicle, and I don't have a pistol. So there you go. That is all our options. So there you go. So all of our standard equipment, different packages available, and standalone options in this one video. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video and got some information from it. If you did, smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it. And don't forget, the order banks are open up right now. Here's a couple tips if you're looking to order from your local dealers or even from us. We know how to honor all these, but you want to make sure you ask them what they're going to price the vehicle when it comes in. Get that in writing. Also, you might ask them, what about price increase? What if Ford raises the price from the time I order it from the time it comes in? What am I going to pay? That original price or the other price? Because Ford has what they call price protection, and it's very simple and easy to understand this. Whatever the vehicle was when you ordered it, that is what you're going to pay, and Ford will reimburse the dealership back that difference. So as long as the person that orders it is the person that buys it and titles it, then Ford will reimburse that dealership about 45 to 60 days later that price. So that's how that works. Also, incentive lock works the same way. So when you order the vehicle, Ford knows that person ordered the vehicle on that date. So when that vehicle comes in, that dealership can look at what they call a protect date for the incentives. So any incentives are available when you ordered, whether it be rates, whether it be rebates, anything like that. Then the other is the sale date. So when the vehicle came in, it might have better incentives, and you can take those. So you get to choose between those two, and they do that through the Smart Vincent website. So also, you might also ask them if they add anything to their vehicles. So just so you're aware, we do price protection, and incentive lock. We know how all that works. We have a $4.95 dealer fee that we put on ours, and nothing else is added. So if you want a clear coat, you want to protect the vehicle on the outside of the vehicle, that is your prerogative. We do provide options for that, and we do have services for that. But if you want to get that, then we'll add it to your vehicle, but we will not put it on any vehicle and be required to charge anybody that like some dealers are doing. So if you do want to order with us, I do have a YouTube special. If you finance a vehicle with us at standard rates, then we will pay up to $1,000 of your shipping cost or travel expenses. So we can have it shipped from us to you, or if you want to fly in, then we'll pay for flights, travel expenses, or like flights, gas, and hotel getting you back home. So keep that in mind. If you want to do that, you can help us out. We are taking orders for 2024 model year Escape. So feel free to reach out to us. You can go to our website, build it out as well. Fill out the form, it gives us your name and information, and we can start that dialogue. We have the order, so we know how you want to order. Just confirm that stuff, and then we can order it real nice and easy just by getting your name and address and phone number and email address, and very easy to do to order a vehicle and go through. And we'll need a copy of driver's license eventually, but to get started, that'll help us get communicated so we can start that process for you. Feel free to do that if you want to do that. Otherwise, that is it for the video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video. And until that next video, stay positive, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you on the video.